Hello and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. I'm Devin, with me is co-anchor Billy.
Woo!
And 1 hour photo was on the night's agenda.
Yeah.
And if anyone's wondering, it's a Robin Williams film.
but not a typical Robin Williams.
This is creepy as all hell.
That's why I wanted you to watch it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I actually decided to agree to watching this. Not that I had anything against it, it was just never anything that was on my radar. I'd never heard of this movie, to be honest. So I didn't know what I was, and usually the Robin Williams comes up, and I was like, okay, I kind of expect weird, funny Robin Williams. This was not that.
Yeah, like, you had some good head scratchers.
I was like, this is really well done for, like, a creepy kind of horror film.
Yeah.
It's not really a horror film either. It's just
like a thriller.
It's a thriller. There's suspense and, like, a lot of intrigue. So, simple plot.
Alright, so Robin Williams plays photo technician Cy Parrish, I believe.
Yep.
And he's been kind of creepily following this family for 11 years?
For almost 11 years, yeah. Like, he started doing their photos, and then it's very well included that he has a crush on the wife.
Yeah.
And wants to be a part of their family.
Yeah.
And that's not even, like, that's the iceberg.
Oh, yeah.
for how creepy this gets.
Oh, yes.
Okay. We'll get more into that. So, I mean, we could go for the plot points, but it's one of those movies where if we went for the plot points, it would really ruin the movie.
Oh, yeah.
But we will talk about some of our favorite scenes.
Oh, yeah.
So, creepiest thing in the movie for you?
Ooh, okay. The kind of dream scene where he's like in the house.
Yes. Okay. I was glad we're on the same page on that one. Yeah. So he goes to the family's home because when you give your photos, you have to give an address.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting outside, and then it cuts to him inside the house, putting on the dad's sweater, watching a football game while the family dog does nothing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of goes around the house, kind of makes his own commentary on the people in the house.
Yeah. Uses the bathroom.
Uses their bathroom. And then he's just sitting there watching this football game, and then you see the doorknob turn, or the key unlatch, and the doorknob turn, and the family comes home. And you're like, uh-oh, fucking busted.
Yeah.
This is going to be awkward as hell.
Yeah, like, that's what you expect, and then...
And then the twist is that they're like, oh, hey, Uncle Cy, I thought you were going out.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back, and it was all just a dream in his head.
Very well done.
Very well done. I'm assuming that's the dream you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, because the other one is the bloody eye dream. That was a little jarring. It's just him standing in a store aisle with nothing on the shelves.
Yes.
And then he just screams and his eyes gush blood.
Oh.
Well, his eyes start dripping blood.
Oh, is it supposed to be blood or ink?
It was red.
Yeah.
So,
like that could be...
artistically, it could be ink, yes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't jump to conclusions, but it looked like blood. So I'm going with blood.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there was no reason for this scene. Like,
No,
I guess it just shows that he has a troubled mind. And so, one of the things we should talk about is him getting fired from his job.
Yeah.
We won't say why, because that kind of spoils a few things.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't really spoil anything, but it's a minor detail that people should just watch.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. But, he comes back to have photos developed, and the store manager is like, you can't be here. It's like, I'm allowed to be here. Just because I'm fired doesn't mean I can't shop here as a customer.
Yes. You can't. Like.
Yeah, so there's that verbal debate. And then when they get the photos developed.
Oh, yeah.
It's pictures of the manager's daughter.
Yeah, because you...
I was kind of worried where this was going. And that sets off like the whole police chase investigation.
Yep.
That's why I thought it was important to bring this up.
Yeah. Oh, they come in, get this employee photo,
Yeah.
get copies, and the hunt begins.
Oh yeah. And so what really triggers this also is that when he's when he's alone from home, like after he's been fired, he's looking for his photos because he recognized one girl at the store.
Yeah.
And it turns out that she's having an affair with the husband of the family he's creepily stalking.
Yeah. So he gets
angry.
Yeah.
And it looks like he set it for murder.
Yes. Like he walks, as he's leaving, he turns around, unlocks the display case, and takes
A hunting
knife. I'm like, oh boy.
And like he goes to the hotel that they're having the affair in. He
Masterfully
navigates a way to get to their room.
Yeah.
Checks in at a room that's on the same floor as theirs.
Yeah. And then find out which room they're staying at by pretending that he's room service.
Yep. Calls them up and pretends he's room service.
Yeah, that's what.
And also talks to the lady in front to find out make sure what room they're in.
Yeah.
Oh, so he can get a call up to them. That's what it is.
No. He gets them to get a call, then he gets the room number from her.
Yeah.
The woman that the husband's cheating on.
Right.
Because he says, like, oh, that's room 212.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a series of events. It's really interesting to watch how this plays out.
Yeah.
And you and me can argue about the details.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then he breaks, he pretends to be room service, she answers the door, he busts in.
One of them, like, cracks her head open.
Pretty much. And proceeds to get them to do things, we'll say, while he takes pictures.
Yeah.
And doesn't kill anyone.
No.
So as crazy as he is, he's not a murderer.
No, and like you really thought that's where it was going because, like I said, at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, let's set up the plot of this movie a little bit. So we start off with Cy, the photo guy. That's what I'm calling him. That's what the movie.
That's what the son
calls him.
Yeah.
And he's in jail in there. He's waiting for his lawyer to come, and the, I guess, chief investigator,
the detective,
yeah, comes in and just asks him, like, "Why did you do it?"
Mm-hmm.
And we get more. The movie's a whole flashback.
Yeah.
To events up to this point.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of in his head. He doesn't even relate this to the detective.
No, like just.
Yeah. But so that's how the movie's played out. It's a flashback to an event.
Yeah.
And you're wondering, what did he do to get in jail?
Yeah. You're like,
and you're thinking, murder.
Murder. Yeah. Like, definitely murder.
Yeah. Not murder.
Yeah.
Threatening people and taking incriminating photos.
What photos? You don't.
Yeah. You don't see the photos until the end.
And then now you.
Yeah, so here's the twist ending.
Yes,
spoilers if you want to actually see this movie and not be ruined by the ending.
But the movie's 20 years old.
Fair enough. But I do like throwing out some sort of warning.
Yeah, spoiler,
Yeah. Anyways, the photos aren't like he took photos of random shit all over the apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no incriminating photos.
No. Or that's what he sees in his head.
That's another thing. This ending, I want to actually bring this up because this is a good debate.
Yeah.
And comments go nuts with this because there's so many ways to interpret what happened at the end with these photos.
Yeah, because like when you first see them, like, he didn't take it, and then after, I'm like, unless he did, that's just
what he's seeing in his head.
Because
there's many times where he's looking at photos and he's fantasizing being in the photo.
Yeah.
So, good point. Well done, Billy.
Thank you.
Alright, so things we like about the movie. Obviously, the creep factor was really high on this movie. So.
Yeah, like, and Robin Williams' like performance.
Oh, Robin Williams' performance always to me is flawless.
Yeah. I
have not watched a Robin Williams movie where I didn't enjoy it.
No, and like his like really creepy-esque like performances, like he didn't do a whole lot.
No. There's another movie you looked up.
Insomnia.
Yeah.
Which came out around the same time.
Yeah. It was when Robin Williams was going for his creep phase, I guess.
And then, I think, another performance, it was just a guest appearance on SVU.
Yeah.
Where his character was, like, really good and, like...
No. Robin Williams is a good actor.
Yeah.
So... Like... I have nothing else to say on that. It's unfortunate we don't have to go into that part of everything. But he'll always be a legend in my mind.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, like comedy, serious.
He did it all.
Oh yeah,
like you could throw Robin Williams in any movie and he will give you 110% in the role you want him to be in.
Yeah, because like what people. Good Will Hunting shocked everyone.
Yes.
I believe you got an Oscar for that.
Right. And this, like...
Yeah, like... and
this could have easily been a phone-in role for him.
Yeah.
Because who... Like, not saying anything against the movie, but it doesn't sound like a really good premise for a movie.
No.
And if you put anyone there, it wouldn't have worked.
It was just flown on the radar, but then it's like, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Which, also, well, he's blonde in the movie.
Yeah, so he's dyed his hair, or they've done something to his hair to make him blonde.
Yeah, he dyed his hair because I think this is around the same time when he appears on Who's Line.
Ah, yeah.
Because it was on that episode. Because when I remember seeing that, I'm like, how is he blonde? Like, they're like, oh.
For a role, okay.
Oh.
That's what I thought when I saw him on Who's Line. I was like, oh, he's got a role where he's blonde.
Yeah.
I never watched every Robin Williams movie, but obviously, because this is my first time seeing this one.
Yeah.
Alright, things we didn't like about the movie.
Ooh, yeah, this is...
Again, another toughie. This is the tough question we always have.
Yeah.
Unless it's the movie we already know we hate.
Yeah, I know, but this one...
So, thinking out loud here. Actually, no, I don't think I have too much on this one.
No, like I was thinking, I'm like,
this is pretty solid.
Yeah,
like even like the in between scenes, like the build up.
Yeah, and just like this,
it just adds more to how much creepier this is.
Yeah, just like when he's at home watching different things.
Yeah,
like
when he's out and about, like he's still like he meets up with the wife at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
And buys the same book as she does, so they have something in common.
Yeah, so like it's
like it adds to how much of a stalker he's become.
Yeah. And like buying like seemingly buys the old photo.
Yeah. So the only other criticism I had was the part of the ending where it's kind of revealed why he's like this.
Yeah,
it's hinted kind of in his ending dialogue.
Yeah.
where he's talking to the detective. I can't go into it because we're a monetized channel.
Yeah.
We want to be a monetized channel. But I didn't think that was necessary.
No, like because past trauma caused
him to be this way. And it was really detailed, kind of, what happened to him.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's tragic, and I didn't really need to know that.
No, like that's... Yeah, like I said, that's the only... But to have to
really switch the mood of the movie.
Yeah, because like without knowing that, then really you don't have to explain anything.
You didn't have to explain it.
Like
he was just a weird, creepy stalker guy.
Yeah, like lived alone, like...
Yeah. It's like, I didn't need justification for him to be like that.
Yeah, like just...
On the other hand, I'm glad that we didn't get glimpses into his past.
Yeah,
that most movies tend to do.
Yes, that is a very good point. Because
they just kind of drop the ball on you at the end, and that if you take it and leave it.
Yeah.
Not, well, here's what's really going on here.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Like, we would not want to see...
No, if they did that, I would hate this movie.
Yeah, no, it would have been like, at this point, then... Yep, you just lost.
Yeah, I'm done. So, the overall vibe from this movie... There was a small part of me at the end that was rooting for him.
Really?
Yeah. Just in the hotel scenes where he's doing his master plan to get back at the husband. And I still think he's got murder on the mind.
Yeah. You just really want to see Robin Williams kill someone on screen.
It wouldn't hurt. No, but seriously though, because I was like, is he really going to go through with this? Because his whole character up to this point does not scream murderer to me.
Yeah, like...
Creepy stalker, yes.
Creepy stalker, yes. Like, is he going to get pushed over the edge to become a murderer?
Yeah. Because even, like, in his actions, this is how good Robin Williams acts, by the way, because he's going through, and you can see that he's second-guessing himself on, is this what I really want to do? And when he breaks into the hotel and everything goes down... And you're like, all right, here comes the murder part.
Yeah.
And no, he's making threats now. What's going on?
Okay.
All right, he's taking creepy photos. And then we just cut to him back in his hotel room.
Yeah.
And we don't know what happened.
Yeah, you see him washing, so I'm like, what?
He must have done it.
Yeah.
Because he's washing his hands.
Yeah. Then you see the knife.
Oh, yeah, no, so when the... police investigate the hotel. They find the knife clean, nothing wrong with it, in the sink. And they find the camera on the bed.
Yeah.
So, it looks like he didn't kill anyone.
No.
And then it's later confirmed because they go into the hotel room of the husband and mistress. And... he's fine. He's got his head in his hands on the bed.
Yeah.
And she's taking a cold shower in the...
She is...
and that's traumatized. So, yeah, like, that whole scene had me, like, kind of... Yeah, he's not a murderer. Good job. And then I would have been like, if I was in the jury, I was like, well, I didn't kill them. I mean, give them some slack.
Yeah, give him a life sentence. It's like... Yeah,
I would give him a light sentence on that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, maybe like 2 or 3 years in jail.
And
a lot of therapy.
Yeah, like heavy psychological evaluation.
Yeah. Plead insanity.
There you go.
Yeah, like you had a rough day. You got fired.
Yeah.
You found out the family you were creepily stalking husband was cheating.
Yeah.
And
we'll have those days.
Yeah, it's a typical Wednesday.
Yeah.
Anyways, final thoughts.
No, I mean, like Like, when I first heard of this movie, I'm like, this is gonna be interesting. Because, like, right?
Yeah.
So that's what, like, I always, when I finally saw it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is...
Yeah. Like I said, I've only heard of this movie just recently.
Yeah, and like I said, underappreciated Robin Williams movie, yeah? Like,
very much. I like... Because I would have loved this when it came out, and I would have probably watched it a few times.
yeah, because it came out in 2002.
Yeah.
So, like, it's amazing how someone's like, just don't bother with it. I'm like,
it's, I guess the title in the premise doesn't really strike as a Robin Williams type film, but once you get past that and actually sit and watch this, you're gonna have a time.
Yes.
I can't say a good time, but you will be intrigued. And you will probably watch the movie till the end.
Oh yeah, no.
And for an hour and a half runtime,
yeah,
it covers a lot.
I know. Like, when you asked me how long the movie is, I'm like,
hour and a half, and I was like, okay, well, like, that's a good runtime for these kind of movies.
Yeah. And yeah, no, they just got everything in there, and they just didn't feel like, and nothing felt rushed.
No, nothing felt rushed, and nothing felt missing.
Yeah.
So, good use of time.
Yeah.
But with that, though, we'll have to call the episode here. So until next time, have a good one, everyone.
Oh, well, I'm just taking pictures.
Alright, see you later.